Good day, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in windy southeastern Massachusetts. They're open a little bit more. They're still a little reticent, and I freaking can't blame them, let me tell you. Today is the 26th, right, of March, and the moon is in Libra. Of course, yesterday, early morning, we had a full moon lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipses are always, eclipses are always times of great evolutionary leaps. And, of course, there was plenty of things happening yesterday. And for those of you who are sorely disappointed that the whatever Trump owed was cut in more than half. It is don't fret about that. I know people are like all disgusted and disappointed, and I want to thank Susan Lynn for her warning us that not all the arrows were going to hit, right? Not all the arrows are going to hit, but there's so many that there are arrows that are going to take him down. So there's so much going on that we can't necessarily tie our sense of peace of mind to any one thing when it comes to the ex-president. So, and it did hit his chart. It hit his Neptune. The moon was on his Neptune. Neptune is obfuscation. It's the liar. Now, not always. Neptune isn't always. Well, it's often obfuscation, but it's not always liar, pants on fire. But for him, it is. So, eventually, it will all come out in the wash. So, don't let your peace of mind or your sense of your own life get disturbed by this disturbing individual, even though that's really his function. His function is to disturb and to get people off the couch. And so obviously there are still some people sitting on the couch. I don't know who these people are. I don't know any of them, and I know none of you are sitting on the couch. But there is a point. Not everybody is as informed. Problem with being informed is that you see things coming way ahead. And whether that's informed politically because you're interested in that and you're concerned and you want to see the direction of a country or a situation go in a certain way, so you inform yourself about it. Sometimes you're informed psychically. You're not reading anything. You're like, I'm going to ignore everything that's coming down. It's or most of it, or the sensational stuff. I'll just get down to the facts. And yet, because you're psychic, you feel it. You get the sense. Oh, look at little Mr. Daffodil. There you go, guys. The first fully open one. Kind of. The brave soul daffodils. So I want to say that. So what's going on today? Well, the moon's in Libra still, so we're still sort of vibrating from the full moon, from the eclipse. It is about letting go of a way of relating to a certain thing, wherever the South Node falls in your chart, wherever you have Libra in your chart is the release point for this eclipse. And of course, it's in preparation in a way for the new moon solar eclipse that's going to be happening on the 8th of April. And wherever you have 20 degrees of Aries in your chart is where that eclipse is going to hit. Now, how do you find that out? Well, you have to have a look at your chart and see what house that falls in. You need an accurate birth time, place, and day of birth. If you don't have that and you just sort of want to know, not everybody has their time of birth. And so it's hard to know exactly your chart. just the themes of this eclipse are about moving into your unique and authentic self. It's all about authenticity. It's all about authenticity. So who you truly are, and to be at one with that. And sometimes who we truly are is kind of difficult and wounding. So, because not everybody agrees that we have the right to be who we are, which is totally freaking ridiculous, by the way. You can be whoever the hell you want to be. You ain't hurting nobody. Be yourself, right? And of course, when I say you're not hurting anybody, when you're not actually like beating somebody over the head or saying, this is who I am, it's not who you are, and you suck, and I'm great, that stuff, none of that, right? And most people who are trying to just be themselves are just concerned with being themselves. You know, what other people, there's this expression, what other people think of you is none of your business. And that could be a mantra, but of course, depending on where you live, the people you live with, what you're surrounded by, it's not always safe. It's not always safe. So we do have to be discerning about how we put ourselves out there. But eventually, hopefully, we'll evolve in the direction of being ourselves. Being ourselves. All right, guys, it's freaking freezing out here, of course. It has been so windy in Massachusetts that the wind actually uncovered a shipwreck on a beach, I think somewhere up north. I think it was up north, northern Massachusetts, maybe by Gloucester or something like that, somewhere up there. But the sand actually blew away, and there's a ship there. Amazing. The winds of change are blowing hard, guys, and I think they'll continue to blow hard. I just wish it was a little warmer as they blow here. But this is the nature of the spring here in New England. Spring? Question mark. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Is there anything happening that I can mention? Was on Ona's channel for you can check out Ona's Moonshine episode. We talked about this eclipse. We also mentioned that there might be a transportation disaster of some sort with this eclipse, and there was a ship hit a bridge, I think in Baltimore, and people were flying into the water, so that wasn't good. There's casualties in that, so be careful out there. Well, that's a terrible way to end, isn't it? Let's see, what do I want to say? Let's make it better. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. I don't know if I can make it better right now. Okay. Justice will be served. Why don't we say that? Justice will be served. Don't let what's happening to that moron affect you. And, of course, what we focus on becomes our reality. So instead of focusing on what didn't happen, figure out what you want to happen and focus on that. But really, mostly, you only have power in your own life. So the North Node in Aries says, pay attention to you. Pay attention to your life. Pay attention to your life and your light. And shine it bright, guys. Shine it bright. Okay, I'm going in. Freezing. Okay, bye.